Welcome back to the 4-week Pilates challenge. You are in your week 2, you were so close, and I'm so proud that you've come this far. So let's roll out your mat. In today's class, we're going to start in a seated position, and we're going to feel a little bit of a hip rotation. So we're going to roll around from the hips, really trying to sit out of the sit bones. It just feels like such a nice way to start the class where we really start to move that spine around. And you can even really try to scoop the core in and reach out of those sit bones. It's just a lovely way to start the class, really moving, getting that movement in the spine. So you should feel strong, and we're going to increase that flexibility and balance along the way. And have a rest. Coming into the Pilates roll up. So start completely flat on the mat, rolling down and extending those legs, extending those arms. Remember to switch everything on as we sweep the arms down by the thighs, we tuck the chin, and we're going to curl up using that core and flow over to those feet. Now you might be able to reach for the shins, and that's okay. Hopefully each time we do the roll up, you'll be able to go a little bit further. Before we curl down, we're going to scoop that core, draw it in, and then roll down one vertebrae at a time till we get an imprinted spine, and then we repeat. So we breathe out, the arms sweep down by the thighs, reach, 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 reach as far as you can go. Maybe it's the shin. And then we sit up tall, scoop that core, draw it all in. Remember trying to flatten and scoop the lower T-zone as we curl down one vertebrae at a time. And let's repeat. So we sweep the arms, tuck the chin, reach up. If you need to, you're going to grab the back of the thigh just as we're starting off, as we're practicing this movement. You can grab the back of the thigh, scoop that core as we come back down. It should be nice and slow and controlled. Let's do 2 more. We breathe out and forward fold. We sit up nice and tall, really contracting that core, then scoop the core and slow, 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 all the way down. Last one. We sweep the arms down by the side, we tuck the chin, we reach over, and hopefully you've gone just that centimetre further in this last roll up. And then curl down, scooping the core with control all the way back down to the mat. Well done. Bending those feet in towards the glutes, and you should feel nice and comfortable with a neutral spine. Remember that neutral spine is a natural curve in the lower back, and let's switch everything on. Single leg circle, starting with the left leg. So let's extend the left leg up towards the sky, turn the knee out to the side, and we're going to circle that leg around. And just be mindful of that right knee. We want to keep it super still. And I want you to imagine that you have headlights on the hips. Now if the headlights are pointing up towards the sky, they're not moving at all. So the headlights are completely still. Now naturally what's going to happen is because the leg's circling around, you want to actually turn. Your hips want to turn with it, which means the headlights would be pointing out to the left. We're trying to keep those hips really still, and we use the powerhouse to control it. So draw that belly in and relax those shoulders. Let's reverse. We have 8. And you can make the circles a little bit smaller if you want to. 6 to go. Relax the shoulders. We've got 5. Slow down. Draw that belly in. Just check on that right knee. We want to keep it really still. Let's do 2 more. And last one, nice and strong, nice and controlled, and tap down with control. You were so strong. Let's go with the right leg up towards the sky. Let's turn out to the side and circle around. Now for this side, I'm going to come up to tabletop with my left leg just to show you another variation. But because my feet, both feet are off the mat, I must have an imprinted spine. So there's no gap in that lower back. And this just makes it a little bit harder, and it really forces my powerhouse to switch on. Because I don't have the stability on the ground, my core is the anchor. And we're going to reverse. Check those shoulders are down and back. Check that left knee is super still, it's not rocking and rolling around, and our hips are pointed high. Imagine that headlight is pointing straight up towards the sky. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hug the knees in. So good. Okay. The next one's a little fun one you can do with the kids if you like. So we're going to roll like a ball. To do this correctly, we want to actually arch our upper back so our back becomes like a nice curve, so that when we roll down, we're not landing flat on our back, it's actually a nice curve. The idea here is that we're going to be balanced using our core, trying not to get the toes to touch the ground. So let's have a go. To set up, we want to lift the toes off the mat. You can hug the knees in. Lift the toes off the mat and just make sure there's nothing behind you. Tuck that chin, and like a ball, you're going to roll all the way back. And when you come up, see if you can try and do it without touching the toes. Down to the mat, let's go. Draw that belly in. It really is control, concentration, and that centering of the core. And if you need to, of course, tap down, but each time try to curl back up with control without tapping those toes down. You really want to have a beautiful curve in that upper back so that you're not rolling and landing on a flat back. I find this quite nice. It's like a nice little massage for my spine. Good job. Let's do 2 more. Rolling like a ball. Your kids are going to love it. And have a rest. And just while we're here, we're going to have a little spinal stretch. So extend the leg, the left leg, the right knee is going to bend, and we're going to turn and extend to the right. And if you want, you can extend the arms up and look back towards the right. And meet the arms back up. Let's switch legs. So the left knee is going to bend, the right leg is going to extend as we sweep the arms behind us and look behind us. And let's do that again. So as we sweep the arms up above the head, we switch the legs and we turn in the same direction that that knee is lifted. And then we lift up again, last one. Let's switch the legs and turn and look in the other direction. Just a nice little bit of mobility for that spine. Okay, rolling over to our sideline series, we're going to do a bit of a flow with the leg. So instead of doing a straight leg raise like we normally would do, we're actually going to flow through it a little bit. So we're going to sweep, that top leg is going to bend and sweep up as we extend it up with that, feel that hamstring stretch, and then sweep down. So bend the knee, bend the knee, bend the knee, extend it straight, and then draw down. Keep going. Extend the leg straight, feel that hamstring stretch, and then draw it down with control. Let's go. Feel the hamstring stretch and then sweep down. We want it to feel like a bit of a flow, but we want to feel like we're also in control. So flow that leg up towards the sky and then down. I want you to really work hard to get that leg straight and then sweep down. Toes up, bend the knee, extend that leg straight and then sweep down. Keep going. Breathe through it and back down again. So bend the knee, extend that leg strong and then sweep it down. 2 to go. And last one. On this last one, I want you to hold that leg and give yourself a bit of a hamstring stretch. See if you can point both toes. Really try and bring that toe towards the head, down to the mat, extend that leg. It's kind of like a hamstring stretch or an upside down split. Point the toe, bring it closer, bring it closer, bring it closer, bring it closer, and then release. Okay, staying on this side, we're going to set up. So the elbow is directly underneath the shoulder. We want to keep that in. If it's too far out, it puts too much strain on the shoulder. So make sure it's tucked in. The bottom leg is going to be straight and strong. Place your hand behind your head. We're going to bring the left leg, the right leg up towards the sky and tap the knee and then reach open. Let's go again. And open. We've got 5. Good job. Trying to get that elbow to the knee. We've got 4 more. Good. And 3. And 2. Open strong. Last one. and extend and tap. Extend and tap. Extend. Both arms are, both the leg and the arm is straight. Extend and tap. Good. Tap. Extend. Tap. Extend. Tap. Extend. 2, 1. Let's keep the leg high and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7. Feeling it in inner thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are so strong. Roll over and do that again on the other side. Okay, so setting up, switch on that powerhouse. Hand comes onto the mat. Let's point the toe. You're going to slide that toe up towards the knee. When it gets to the knee, we extend the leg strong and then sweep down. Keep going. Point the toe towards the knee. Extend that leg long and strong, and then you can bring the legs together. Keep going. So I really want you to feel this hamstring stretch. When we get here, feel that hamstring stretch and then draw down. Really try and keep that leg as straight as you possibly can. Good. So bend that knee, extend the leg strong and long. Keep it straight for that microsecond so you feel the hamstring stretch. Let's do 2 more. We don't need to do too many here. It's a challenging one. Last one. Sweep, extend, and close. Well done. We're going to lift up as we have a little side crunch in that core. So elbow to knee as we have a little crunch and open. Good. So you really want to be strong here. Switch on that powerhouse, elbow to knee as we open. Good. So strong. You're doing well. Draw that belly in. Let's do 3 more. And 2. And 1. We're going to extend both the arm and the leg as we tap and extend. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift and pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control, you can curl all the way down. Okay, lying down on the front for the last few exercises of class. So we're going to work the middle back and we're going to lift, so rest your head onto your palms. We're going to lift the thighs off the mat and then slowly lower. So really switch on those glute muscles and lower. Try and lift the thighs off the mat. Good. Draw the belly up away from the mat. Lift the thighs. Squeeze the glutes. Resting the head onto those palms. And I want you to imagine there's a piece of ice underneath your belly button, and I want you to lift the belly button away from that ice as you squeeze the glutes. Good. Now we're going to lift and hold. So hold, hold, hold. Really squeeze into those hamstrings, really squeeze into those glute muscles, which is your bottom muscles. And then we're going to tap the heels together. We're going to beat, 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 beat. Try and lift the thighs off the mat a bit further. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good job. Back extension. We're going to lift the elbows up and slowly lower with control. Lift the elbows high. So this is the only one that we actually change the breathing pattern. So we actually inhale to lift, exhale to lower. We inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Squeeze the glutes, lift the belly up off the mat. You'll feel this in your middle back, just underneath the brow line. You're so strong, really lead up from the elbows. We've got 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and draw back into that prayer stretch. the elbows. Let's do some rainbows. So the left leg is going to extend out to the left side of the mat, and we're going to come up and over to the right side of the mat. We go up and over. So I want you to imagine there's a little target there that you're trying to get up and over. I really want you to keep your lower back really still, so you're not overarching that lower back in order to get the leg up nice and high. Draw the belly up away from the mat. We've got 4 more on each side. We've got 3 more, back and forward. And 2, you're so strong. And last one. And let's change sides. So right leg comes out to the side. We come up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Keep going, you're so strong. Use that powerhouse to strengthen. Use that powerhouse to center you. Keep going, you're so strong. We've got 3 more to go. And we've got 2 more to go. And we've got 1 more to go. And you can draw back into that prayer stretch, release the arms. Coming into a bit of a stretch. So bend your knee in and flow down. Feel a nice stretch in the glute there. And change sides. So keep stretching whatever else feels tight for you. What I really want you to focus on today is really long movements that are controlled and centered from that powerhouse, from that core. You want to be anchored. That's the whole point. It all comes from that core. I really want you to again think about long, lean movements. You're also probably noticing that in Pilates, we strengthen the muscle when it's on its length. And that is what gives us that illusion that we have those long, lean muscles. So I'm so proud of you. You've come so far. Keep it up. Keep sharing, keep telling people, and keep posting in that Facebook community group. I absolutely love hearing from you, and you're stronger than you think. We'll see you soon.